Alright guys, so I have started taping off this cup. I'm going to continue taping off this cup. I will probably just fast forward through this so you guys can not have to sit here for 20 minutes, but I wanted you to watch the entire process from beginning to end. I did a live and it you couldn't really see the cup half the time. I was out of the view, but anyways, this is not a new method. I have watched a bunch of videos on it, but the first person I saw do it was Stephanie from Badass Tumblers. I saw her doing it. I literally grabbed my tape because I had ordered this from Amazon a couple weeks prior, just never got a chance to sit down and play with it. So she was sitting there doing it and I literally grabbed a cup and started doing one with her. Then I decided, oh my gosh, this is what I want my fall cup to be, which is what inspired the fall cup that I did. But here's the blue one that I did. Absolutely love it. So fun. This tape is from Amazon. I will absolutely put the link down below. And you literally just start going one by one and making your stripes. I did not base this cup because I didn't notice much of a difference in the one that I did base. So I'm trying to get this to where they're touching but not overlapping, and I don't want any silver to be seen through the tape. So the important part that I want you to see before I start fast forwarding is you want it to line up straight so that your next one can go. But I also want you to see this. You do want an overlap. You want it to overlap. And I will show you why when we start glittering. But I'm not going to cut the video so that you can watch that. So I will keep going until I'm done with this. I have no rhyme or reason as to the pattern that I'm going for. I don't have, I think sometimes when it's, you know, simple and the same thing, it's just, I don't know, I like something fun, so I'm just doing whatever I feel like, whatever tape is in front of me, and just gonna keep it moving. I am using a 20-ounce stainless skinny tumbler from AB Designs. It's my company. You can watch the other videos we have. We have some of our glitter displayed in a video, and then I did a live on our Facebook group showing all the tumblers that are coming in, or that came in. So we've got Modern Curve, we got the skinnies, we got some wine glasses, we got koozies, all that jazz. So I'm gonna finish this up and I will get back to you with the colors that I'm going to use for this fall inspiration, little fall inspo, and we'll go from there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is glitter them. And my neighbor is mowing his lawn. It's really windy outside. My turners are going, so I'll probably fast forward through this also. But this is AB Designs Cup of Joe. Bubbly. I get the ugly, messed up bottles at home because I save the pretty ones for the shelf. This is Penny. We have copper. And then this is Glitter for All's Be Mine Holographic, and it's a red, deep red color. So the one thing I want to show you before I start fast forwarding is when you have your seam, you're going to pull this back. And again, this is what Stephanie taught me, and it works amazing. You're going to pull this one forward, and you're going to lay this one flat as you can. Then you're going to start with your color. And then you're going to start rubbing it in. That's all you're going to do. Then you're either going to take a brush or your finger or whatever and move on to the next color. All right, so here is our cup. When in doubt, seal it. So if you don't know, you can go ahead and seal it. I did not, because I didn't, when I did the 30 ounce, I didn't feel the need. And I also didn't base this cup. So you can Mod Podge and put something on the bottom, like the Cup of Joe that's right there, but that's complete preference. I'm gonna set this aside, and then I'm gonna epoxy it here in a little bit. Alright, so I have some epoxy additive in this cup. Just going to go ahead and start giving this a good base coat. Yes, we still have to, whoops, do our decal and add our leaves, but okay, so next step is cleaning up the edge. I have a hot scalpel here, and because my tape kind of went over the lip of this, I'm just going to go around and very carefully remove my excess. So we're going to go around here. And the reason I'm using the hot one instead of a regular one is just because I knew there was so much overlap. I figured this would be easier. And then the hot knife might actually help seal it. So now I'm going to take my sandpaper that has been through it and just sand down the edge. And just go over my cup. It's actually really smooth. There's not much to have to sand away, but also it gets, when you roughen up your cup, it kind of helps the epoxy or anything adhere to it a little bit better. So, just put a little water on there. And when you get that white, you know you're doing something. Okay. Now, just going to take some alcohol. You can also go inside and wash it with some Dawn dish soap or whatever you prefer. And next we are going to put the decal on. I just cut out a little sweater weather decal. I have black and like a muted kind of gold glitter color. I think I'm going to put it right in the middle and then do fall leaves on the top and bottom. Oops. No. Okay. There we go. Love it. And I don't know if I showed you, but I did go ahead and Mod Podge the bottom. It's because the one I did with the spray paint I wasn't a huge fan of. I wish I would have gone back and Mod Podged it, so I went ahead and did it to this one. Okay, so I have my epoxy mixing. I'm using Pro Marine for this because I don't have any white on the cup, and Pro Marine is the most affordable, so it's gonna work for this, for me. Okay, I just wanna make sure we're totally dry. That barely used anything. It's pretty smooth as it is. So now for the fun part. I want to put little fall leaves. These are from AB Designs. They're called Sweater Weather. And I know this is going to be crazy tedious, but I did another cup and I tried to just sprinkle them on and they all just like stuck together. So